All right, party people. Hey, doggone, I was gonna wait till after midnight, but it's not. Still Saturday. All right, yeah. Today, relaxing day. Just sat back and chilled, and thought that I was going to spend about maybe an hour or two getting my accounting caught up. At least 6 hours, seven, probably. It's more likely seven. I mean, maybe even more. Um, I didn't realize how far behind I was. For what was last month, June, I had there was orders that I hadn't even accounted for. I was like, I thought I wound up finding I made 4,000, $400 more, a little more than $400 more than what I actually had in the system. So I mean, it was just a lot of stuff that I hadn't, sorry about that, accounted for. So as I talked about earlier in this year, you got to keep up with your accounting. Fortunately, as the checks came in, I put I made markers and put stuff, in one particular area, so I was able to go back, grab them, and account for everything. There was a few checks that I didn't realize, and see what messes it up sometimes is that with the deluxe, sometimes the people won't put the name of the person on the in the memo. They won't put the name in the memo for who it was for. And that messes it up. Sometimes they'll put a date range, like like for the first to the last day of that previous month, and I'm like, okay, well, I did a couple of something got in my eye there. I did a couple of signings. Mm, hold on. What the heck happened there? Ah, all right, here we go. You know, and that makes it hard because now you got to try to run it down and make sure that you have everything accounted for. And that's what was taking so long. So then I was bouncing things off of my Google Calendar because I put everything on my Google Calendar, and there was orders in the Google Calendar that was not in my accounting software my or in SnapDocs. Accounting software, because I know people gonna say which one you use. It doesn't matter. Use either Notary Assist, Notary Earth, Notary Gadget. It doesn't matter in my opinion. Just as long as you can understand what you're supposed to understand, as long as you can keep track of it, as long as it makes sense to you, it does not matter in my opinion which one you use. Okay, try them all out. They all give a free trial. Take 10, 15 signings, stick them in there, and look at how they kick back to you, and and the layouts and the color schemes and all of that kind of stuff. So it doesn't matter. It really, really doesn't matter, in my opinion, which one you use, as long as you're happy. There's people who want to use an Excel spreadsheet. That's what they want to do, and they sit there and build themselves on a spreadsheet. It doesn't matter. Just do whatever. You want to sit there with a ledger book and handwrite it. As long as you got it straight, that's all that matters. But you have to do the main thing of recording, and the recording isn't automatic. You got to say, okay, well, this check came in, boom, something that came in June, and then you didn't deposit it until July. You need to properly account for that. Don't say that you did it in June, you received it in June, and then say, okay, yeah, but you cash it a different time. You don't want to do that. And then you have to be mindful of the money that you cash. If you sit there and cash all these checks and you never allow them to hit that bank account, it looks like you don't have any money. So always put the money in, deposit it, and then withdraw it instead of just cashing it, because sometimes they'll write it out to you. But you got to keep up with your accounting. If you don't keep up with your accounting, it can be a nightmare. Mine was off by probably a month, and it took me all of this amount of time today to get it straight. And I had not planned on spending that much time doing it. And once I got into it, I was like, I need to just finish it up. So I was like, I'm gonna just be up until it gets done. Um, and now it's all straight. And then you got to account for the money that you take out for your owner's draw that you put into your personal bank account, all of that. So I had to do that, count for all the expenses, everything. So whatever expenses that I hadn't recorded, I had to record all of those. Made an adjustment on one expense. The storage unit went from 56 to 65, so I had to adjust because I have that set on auto recurring to post in here that is an expense. So I had to adjust that. There was a couple of new expenses for that I had to add in that I forgot about. I had to add in some paper expenses. So there was a lot, but it's all straight now. I feel a whole lot better going into next week. So now now I'm ready to rock and roll. So I got 35 signings so far that I've either completed or have on schedule to do this month. That's a little that's about 8 less than I normally have. Actually probably a little bit more, cuz 18. Yeah, no. For 15 days, I'm normally, because I try to push 18 a week, so 36. So technically, I'm one off. I'm one behind. Um, well, actually, I'm actually probably no. When I think about it, no, I'm even more because that's that's me accounting for everything, all the way to the end of the month. As far as the first 14 days, yeah, I'm probably yeah, I'm off. Yeah, I'm off. From the first or the 15th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So yeah. I'm way below my. Yeah, I'm at 20 for the first 15 days. Yeah, I'm 16 under what I normally would do. So I'm 16 under. That's not good. That's not good. But that's okay. I just have to I just have to double up for the rest of the month. But then I have picked up a whole lot more in the house inspections. So between the house inspections and the notary, I'm at about just over. I'm over 4,000, and I'm about like 4,400. So for my $6,000 goal, I'm still on track to meet that. So either way it goes, I'm still on track to meet my $6,000 goal. Plus, I got depositions that I'm doing, and so I'm good financially. I'm good number wise. What I'm used to seeing, no, I'm off. I'm off by 16 right now. Yeah, I'm off by 16, so I should be at what? You taking that 35 plus another 6. Oops, sorry about that. Plus another 16. Yeah, so normally, yeah, I should be like at 51 right now. I should be at 51 right now, and I'm not. I'm not. So it is what it is. But I still will hit my dollar amount that I want, and that's the most important. That's why I talk to y'all about making your goals and figuring out how you're going to get there. So I'm okay. I'm okay. Nothing I can do about it anyway. The first 15 days are gone. Come Monday, I got 4, and then I'll just fill up the rest of the week. I'm already booked next week with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I got 11 next week. I think I can add in at least 8 more. Yeah, I can add in 8 more. So if I can push 18 next week, 18, 19, Gotta be good. And then that final week right now, I'm already booked for 2, and that final week is wide open. So anything that comes in for that week is just automatically hitting yes. So Monday, I'm tapped out at 4. I'm not gonna push it, maybe unless the dollar amount is right. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, yeah, I got plenty of room in those um, to get some done. So this is a part of it, people. This is really a part of it. It's a numbers game. That's all it is. It's a numbers game. So now my goal is, if I can 35, so I can do 8. That'd be. I'm gonna try to at least 50 to 55. If I can hit 50, 55 this month, which I think I can, that'll be good. And I may have to just go. Well, I already got one on Sunday, so I may have to do some of the Saturday ones. That come in, and right now I haven't been doing them. Excuse me. Had I been doing the Saturday ones, oh yeah, I will be probably at about, yeah, I most definitely be at 40 had I did the Saturday ones. But I needed the rest. And today I needed the rest so I could get my accounting done and all of that. So, but this is a part of it, people, okay? That's why I say you got to have stamina and you got to have your accounting together. This isn't something to play with, and you just got to take it serious. So, I just want to share that with y'all. Hope y'all having a great weekend, even though it threw me off to have to sit here for the last 6, 7 hours, but I feel better now that I got this done, and I can focus on some other stuff tomorrow that I was going to do today. So I'm good. My mind is clear. I can sleep peaceful tonight, because it was bugging me that I was like, I don't know where my numbers at. I don't know where my numbers at. And normally by this time, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just sort of chill and not do anything at the end of the month. I already know I'm gonna have to work all the way through next Saturday. So these next couple of weeks, just gonna grind. And then house inspections, those popping in. So I gotta find time to do all of that. But it's gonna work out. So y'all have a good one. That's all I got. Talk to y'all a little bit. Peace.